The following presentation is brought to you by the RELM Network.
All right, so here it is. It's Thursday, and after a couple weeks away from the podcast and the RELM Network, we're back, and I'm back with Paula, and I spoke earlier, started back after some family time, and I want to take this opportunity to thank Paula and Kipp and Matt for simply just being exactly what you've always been, and that's friends of this family and the support. Not enough words. Can never thank you, but I appreciate it, and I love you all. And that guy, that big guy, I kiss him every chance I get, and I just wanted everyone to know that we don't only do this show together, we actually have a relationship, and I want you to know how much we appreciate you, and I just want to say thank you once again.
Oh, of course, it's our pleasure, and you don't have to thank us. We appreciate you thanking us, but it goes without saying. I mean, that's what friends do, and
that's what they do.
Yes.
So we're gonna try to get in the next couple of weeks. We're gonna try to get this ball back rolling, and we started earlier. We got Casey back on the air, and she's excited. And I guess if we're going to come back, and I guess if there's the shining light on you and I reuniting again on the podcast, I mean, we just have to get right into it.
Well, hold on before we start doing that.
Okay.
I already know what's coming because we've been talking off air. Is Casey working? Because I need a dog sitter next weekend.
You need a dog sitter?
Yeah, for like a day.
What, you got to let her know what day. I'm not sure. She's working tonight.
Okay, it's gonna be like the Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, just Thursday because we're leaving Wednesday night. We're gonna be gone all day Thursday, and then we'll be back Friday, so she can go back home Friday morning.
Yeah, I say if she was sitting right here, I'd tell her to get on the horn because she's got her own microphone now. But
okay,
I'll have her reach out to you later on, and
okay,
we'll get that done.
Because we're going to Dallas.
Well, now wait a minute. Where are you going on Thursday? You going away?
It's the WrestleMania pre-sale.
Ah, so, good. Okay. Yeah.
So they're sending a couple people to do, I guess, pre-sale stuff and whatever. And
wait a minute, that's in Dallas.
Yes.
Oh.
I'll actually get to wear my gear. I'll get to wear my gear there. So go ahead. There you go.
This
it's
is
open.
The perfect segue to
Go ahead.
So we'll catch everybody up who's missed us for a little bit. We have this before we talk week 7, which was a huge week in the NFL, and before we talk week 8, and even before we get into our joke, if you have one prepared.
Yeah.
Let's talk about. Let's just jump back and catch everybody up. This is Halloween week. And as everyone knows, I lost a bet as the Giants were misunderstood again in the first outing against the Cowboys. And I have my Dallas shirt ready, and I have my makeup ready, and I'm ready to go out in public. And I feel like I have the upper hand here now because we'll catch everybody up. And I say this with so much. I say it with so much love because I was sitting watching the game and with plenty of other things in my mind. I just wanted to watch the game, and with the timing that you have was so perfect for me. And you sent me a message, hurry up, what's the bet? And it just took me away from reality for a minute and brought me back to what we've been doing all year. So it was amazing, and I appreciated it. And I said, well, where can I go? So we made the bet, and your side of the bet was if Dallas won, I would have to sport the Dallas license plate on my truck the rest of the season.
Right.
Which upset me to no end because there's Giants on my truck. But then, and I'm gonna say this with all honesty, I had nothing.
Really?
And it was your buddy, your girlfriend, your gal pal, who came up with my side of the bet, and it simply was, when you go to your Dallas games this year, because they're coming up in Miami and Tampa, if the Giants won, you had to wear Giants gear to both games.
Wait till I see her again. She better not call me for no hair appointment anytime soon, okay?
Wait till the next haircut, right?
Exactly.
So you reluctantly said deal. The other guy was laughing.
Oh, he loved it. He thought it was great.
And then we went on a 2-hour emotional roller coaster of back and forth, typical for a Giants Dallas game.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, the Giants come out victorious, and here we are, tied 1-1. Now I'm bypassing all week 7 and going into week 8 yet, because it's been brought to my attention via Casey on Facebook and Lacey on Facebook, and you posting that.
Yeah, I knew it'd get to you. I'm like, come on, Bill, call me.
That we got to find a way to, because to be honest, I feel really bad being your first Cowboys games that you're going to go in Giants gear. So I have what's the word?
An out?
I have an alternative.
Okay.
We will, if you agree, we're gonna catch a lot of crap for this because people have been waiting for this. If you agree, we'll make this a push, which means I don't dress up in Dallas gear for Halloween, and you can enjoy the Dallas games in your Dallas.
Okay, deal.
But
oh, okay.
We will make one bet, and whoever has the best record at the end of the season.
Okay.
So this way we don't rob your viewers here, because your fans thought you had the upper hand, and then my guys kicked it in at the last 40 seconds of of a game. So we'll call it a push.
Well, that'll teach me for being all cocky and arrogant, right? Jeez Louise. Little did I know we were going to lose half of our team after the second game.
The other part was, what I was so afraid of is because I almost thought of a bet, and I was going to say Christmas cards. Loser had to dress in the other gear for Christmas cards, and I'm just not that confident in the Giants, so I'm glad I didn't come out with that.
Oh, that's a good one too, but we've already decided we're not doing Christmas this year. We're going on a cruise, so. But it's a good one.
so we're going on record as saying, okay, it's a push.
Push.
I'm off the hook for Halloween, and you're off the hook for your Dallas games.
Okay, yes.
And then at the end of the season, whoever has the best record overall will make one. We'll come up with a bet in the next couple weeks, and then we'll stick to that bet.
Okay.
Okay, right. Fair enough. Okay, good. Because I felt so guilty. I'm like, oh, this is her first Dallas games, and she's gonna go, which would be so funny, but it wouldn't be right.
It would be funny, and I thought about that. I'm like, I told Kipp after the game, and I'm like, I can't. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I have to do something. I cannot go to my first official Dallas game wearing Giants gear. What the hell did I just do?
Well.
And then I go, well, I can wear it, but like my friend said, they didn't say I couldn't wear something else, but right. So I'm like, well, I'll just wear the damn hat and the jersey, and then wear a sign over that saying, I'm really a Cowboys fan, but I lost the bet, so I have to wear this crap. I mean, I probably would have made a lot of friends, and it would have been great conversation, but
it would have been great conversation. It would have been like that. The movie Invincible, where Mark Wahlberg's girlfriend was a Giants fan, and she sat at the Eagles game wearing a Giants gear, and that's all I could think about. So I feel better about that. We can You can rest easy. You can enjoy your game.
And you can enjoy your Tootsie Pops with Billy.
I do. I like my Tootsie Pops. Billy, I told Billy I was going to come up with an alternate, and he said now I could probably go trick-or-treating with him if I wasn't there.
Yeah, so you can go, that stuff that's behind you, that was for me, you can go hang that. You can tell Lacey to take it back now.
That's your buddy.
I know.
That's your buddy who put that there.
I know.
He hung it up there. She's laughing in the background right now. I'm going to tell her she's got a heck of a conversation coming her way. No, you said, go ahead. Next time you get a haircut, I'm looking right at you. All right.
I didn't make the bet.
Well, I'm glad we got that out of the way. I feel better about that. All right,
Good.
so let's talk. I'm gonna even. Do you have a joke?
I do.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, let's see. I gotta find one that doesn't really apply to me. Okay. What do Giants and Billy Graham have in common?
Oh man, they can both make 70,000 people stand up and yell, "Jesus Christ!"
Yes. You had that one for me too.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
What is a Dallas Cowboys fan's favorite wine?
I think I have that one too. I don't remember. What is it?
We can't beat the Giants.
Boo!
Yeah, that's all I got for this week. It's gonna be a process. It's gonna be a process. Hey, no kidding. That game was crazy.
Well, we went to Frogger's to watch it, which I'll never go back there again. Because we've always just gotten food to go, and then we went and sat there.
They're big Steelers fans over there. You got to watch out.
Oh, my gosh. They are. I mean, they didn't say anything to us, but, that's one thing I said to Kipp. I said, no matter where we go, whether it's Frogger's or over in Lake Mary or Gators, Steelers fans are, like, everywhere. It's amazing how many Steelers fans there are.
Yeah, the South, it's hard to believe, but everywhere we've gone to, we come across the Steelers fans are strong in the South.
Yeah, and they're always a big group of them. Like, you might see a few Cowboys here or there, a couple Giants here and there, but Steelers, there's always like a pack of 10 to 15.
They got nothing to do. They all hang out together.
Yeah.
There's no steel mines down here, so they all got to hang out together.
So are you saying they have no life?
They have nothing, and they have nothing in their football team either.
Right. All right.
But real quick, let's talk Dallas for a minute because I'm curious if you have an opinion on that. Ed Hardy lost his ever-loving mind this weekend. I mean, did you see he slapped the clipboard out of the coach's hand?
No, I didn't see that because we left to come home.
And the dogs were upset.
So maybe that's
Oh, okay.
go away.
And that's
AT&T service. Sorry, everybody.
no, that's great. I love to see the dogs. And then so.
Sorry. Go away. They're standing there waving at me.
Been waving at you. That's how you go. I'm on the.
Sorry. Pause this for a second.
Yeah, I'm going to talk while you take care of the dogs. So we're going to catch up, and we're going to talk about Ed Hardy. And again, so to catch everybody up while Paula's taking care of the dogs, it's a push. I don't have to dress up on Halloween in my Dallas gear.
Stop.
I don't know what you're going to do. Can you hear me? Hey, you have to let that guy,
Yeah.
your man, know that. Like, now that I don't have to dress up, there's like a 4X Cowboy shirt coming his way.
4X?
Well, that's the only man size I could find.
That he might swim in that. He's big, but he's not that big.
Man, he might have to rent it to Baldo.
Oh,
So
yeah, but his team, I can't even mess with him about his team. They're on top.
well,
They're on
I mean, we'll get right into it then because you guys are against each other this week.
Yes. Oh, God, yeah. No, we're, oh, you talking about that guy or Baldo's?
Oh, not Baldo's. They play Thursday.
Yeah, Baldo's team is on fire.
And you
And
don't
we
like
play
that team
Seattle.
to begin with anyway.
No, because they're cheaters.
They're cheaters. But they have the best, funniest hats now. The football with the nail in it and the deflated helmet the people are wearing.
Oh, I haven't seen it because I don't watch them.
Oh, it's hysterical. I keep saying I might have to get before the season ends, there might be one on my wall because I think it's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That is funny.
But Ed Hardy, I want to get back to Dallas for a minute because Ed Hardy has a fit with Des Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
They have words. He slaps the clipboard out of a coach's hand, which is a huge foul to me. I don't care who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the whole coaching thing. And then Jerry Jones says they're going to sign him again and he's going to give him a raise. Like, there's no repercussions. There's no penalty.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit. I didn't see that happen, but I heard about it, so then I had to go on the internet and watch it. And like somebody else was saying on one of their other podcasts and stuff that, I understand, and you as a coach understand, and being a former player and stuff, you understand that, hey, they haven't been doing that great. Things happen. They lost the game. They're men, the alpha male thing going on. Dez is a hothead anyway. I love Dez, but he's a hothead anyway. But, it's going to happen when two alpha males like that start fighting or exchange words or whatever. And, I'm sure you've done it. We've all done it in the heat of the moment. We just lose our mind and do something or say something that later on, once you cool down, you're like, oh, shoot, I shouldn't have said that. But
it's so odd that for a guy, Ed Hardy's just coming back.
Yeah, he just got back from the injury list.
You think he'd come back with a little bit more caution to him, and I just thought, everybody's going to jump on that stuff.
I'm sure they will because that's the media
and
social media. Everybody blows everything up. It's like somebody else said that, back in the day, that stuff was happening all the time. But you only had maybe 5 or 6 cameras, whereas now there's cameras everywhere. So they capture everything.
Everywhere, and there's reporters everywhere, and they're telling every move that's made out of the locker room. Mm-hmm. And the Oakland Raiders made their whole history is made out of the Bad Boys group. So it's just, I just was wondering what your thoughts were. I know Ed Hardy just coming back. I would have thought he'd be a little bit more cautious. Like, I'm not mad at him either way. I thought it was a little weird.
Yeah, just from being in the business you're in, I'm in, he's in, it's happened. It's life. It's unfortunately the media and social media
and they're looking for those. They're looking for those guys. They're looking to someone's got to be the fall guy. Still human, unfortunately. Yeah. We're all gonna do it, but it was just it's one of those things. Like when Dallas started off strong, they could do nothing, and this goes for any team. They could do nothing wrong, and now that they've fallen 4 in a row, now they're poking the bear. Right. Yeah. So I think Jerry Jones could have said it differently, but I think that's just Jerry Jones saying I applaud his behavior and no harm, no foul. Right. Right. Well. Life goes on, and at the end of the day, it's football. Right, right. It's just football, and if you can't have some fun with it, and at the end of the game, you always see the guys. They're on one knee together, and they're all saying a prayer, and for the most part, they're all hugging, and great game. But in the heat of that 60 minutes, boy, and I know for just from. You're in the heat of it. You're gonna say or do something. I couldn't do it. Just the way. Even in the wrestling business, everybody's on such a under a big microscope. And even though I'm not a wrestler, but because I'm married to one, I have to watch what I say, what I do, and I'm like, it's everything's transparent now, and everything. what you say counts against.
Yeah.
Or could count against.
Right.
Kipp. And it's vice versa. So these guys. So I just thought it was like I think that story would have been different 4 weeks ago when they were playing a little bit better. But I was glad to see what's his name not in there, Wheaton, because it's just over his head.
I think they're going to start him this coming week. They're going to bring him back in, and
they have.
I think it's what I read.
The flip side is our quarterback didn't win our game for us either.
I expected a little more out of Castle, but
yeah, I think the guy's been in the league 11 years. He's a journeyman a little bit. Been with 5 other teams. He's got an arm. He can play the game.
Oh yeah,
but
he made some really bad mistakes this weekend.
Yeah, at that level, it's almost like being called offsides. At that level, it's almost inexcusable. To me, that's like having 12 guys on the field and getting called for it. At that level, this is not high school. You can't do that. So it'll be interesting going forward. So
and the other thing about Hardy too is I just can't stand reporters in a locker room. I mean, the guys are hot. They just lost the game. Yeah. They want to go shower. They want to cool off. They want to relax. And you've got how many with it? 10 to 12 cameras in his face when he's trying to get undressed. And, I would say the same thing. And like, no comment. Get out of here. There should be a
45-minute buffer of the cool down. But there's no story in cooler heads. When a guy gets a chance to catch his breath, get a drink of his water, sit in his chair, put his shower. Cooler heads, there's no story. So there's no gossip that way. You want, unfortunately, they want us pissed off. And they want us the other side is they want you as excited as you can be. So I'm a big fan of give everybody 40 minutes to find themselves before they say something that they have to apologize for the following day.
Right. And some of the questions they ask anyway, it's like, oh my gosh, were you not watching the game? You really? Come on.
How'd you feel when you were mad? Well, I was pissed off. And now you're making me pissed off again.
Or hey, can you tell us what happened out there?
Please help me relive it because ESPN won't be doing it enough to me.
Right, exactly.
But that Jason Garrett, he's a pretty energetic guy. He's a pretty positive guy.
Yes,
I've only kept everybody going. I saw Coach Tom get his 100th victory for the Giants, or this 100th victory as a head coach. And at any waking moment, I'm ready to see Coach Tom just fall down because he doesn't hide himself being pissed off either. So. They're not the guys to go to at the end of a 60-minute fight and say, how do you feel?
Yeah. Well, hold on. I'll show you. Stand right there.
You go back to the days when John Madden was a coach and you could pie face somebody and throw them out of your locker room.
Right.
That's the only way I'm coming back to coaching.
That's what I want to see.
I'm thinking about because UCF is looking for a head coach here, so I think I'm gonna apply for that to keep me busy too.
Oh, I would come to the games then.
We never talk college football, but that's my college football for this week. UCF, he retires. He walks out halfway through the season.
I know. Kipp thinks that Steve Spurrier, because he says it's kind of weird how Spurrier kind of put that out there. He's kind of retired, but leaving it open. So that would be really cool if he
That'd be a good draw for us here in Central Florida. That'd be really good. Because it's a good program. They're just going through like growing pains. So, all right, let's get to week 8. Let's make our picks here. All right, so tonight is the Dolphins-Patriots. I'm thinking you're taking the Patriots because you're a big. No, we're not going.
No.
You're going with Miami.
Correct.
Blew the Texans out of the water this past weekend.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Detroit, Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Ooh, I took Detroit. The Cardinals and the Browns.
The Cardinals.
Ooh. Bengals, Steelers.
Well, Bengals.
Wait a minute. So you mean you're not going back to Froggers and you're not going to sit?
The place is dirty.
Oh, my God. The Giants and New Orleans.
New Orleans.
I'm not shocked. Now it's going to get heavy. And then the Buccaneers, Falcons.
Falcons.
I'm going to go. I went Falcons, too. The Falcons are undefeated.
Yeah.
Oh, no. They're 6-1, right?
They are. Where are they? I wrote everybody down because I haven't. 6-1.
Yeah, they're 6-1, but they're playing good football.
They are.
They're playing good football. And then here's the game of the week. I don't care what anybody says. In your household, here's the game of the week. The Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, the Cowboys.
You got to go with the Cowboys.
I have to stay with the Cowboys no matter what.
I want to know. I got to hit. We're gonna get everybody on Twitter. I want everybody to get a bet between you and the other guy on this one, and maybe he can get his gear back.
Never.
You're
No.
never making that bet.
No. I have it. Didn't you see? I posted on Facebook the video from last year where he said, "For life."
This is him in the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could fill a shirt out like he does. It's unbelievable. All right, Chargers, Ravens.
I picked the Chargers.
Man, we are on total opposites. Vikings, Bears.
Bears.
Man, Jay Cutler just hurts me. The Titans and the Texans.
Texans.
Whoa, we are completely opposite.
Are we really?
Yeah, I've got everybody opposite of what you have right now. The Niners and the Rams.
The Rams.
Ooh, okay, we're on the same page.
Yeah, the Niners are sucking this year.
Yeah, they are. And they made that Kaepernick or whatever, whatever. He stinks. Jets, Raiders.
Jets.
Go Jets. We're on the same page. Here you go. And then the Packers, Broncos.
Packers.
2 undefeated teams.
Packers.
I'm going with the Packers too, but 2 undefeated teams, 2 quarterbacks that are going in the first round of the Hall of Fame, and then this could decide who's better than the other. And I think Peyton's lost a step. So I think he's lost 2 steps actually. So, and then Monday night, the Panthers, Colts.
I'm taking the Panthers.
Okay, I took the Panthers too, but you have to explain this to me because you watched the game. You're a fan of the game. I don't get it. I don't get how the Panthers. I don't get how the Panthers are undefeated.
I actually didn't watch the game this week. I had to work, and I got home just in time to see the Cowboy game. So I didn't watch much this weekend.
It was. I mean, don't get me. I'm glad they beat the Eagles. That's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But they did not play like great football, and they're undefeated. So now the Panthers are going to bother me because they're going to have to be a team to watch the whole rest of the damn season.
Yeah.
And I think Cam Newton's a fraud.
The North versus the South.
The North, North versus the South. All right, so our bets are in. Now, when is your dates? When are those games coming up for you? In November?
The 15th and the 21st. So the Dallas-Tampa game is first, and then the Dallas-Miami game. So
okay.
Yeah, the 15th and 21st.
All right, so here it is. We're going to put it on the screen. Here's for everybody on iTunes. Here's Miss Paula's Twitter. It's at SOPPaula, SOPPPAULA. Hit her up. Let her know how you feel about her bets. Tell us how you feel about our push, if you will. Of the
They don't need to tell us. It doesn't matter. It's done.
So we're not going back on that. We can let that go.
It's done. We can let it go.
Okay, but still, people on Twitter, hit me up. I need a good bet to finish this season off. This is our bargaining tool now. I'm taking all my bet things because Lacey gave me the bet of the century, and that's for you and Lacey to discuss off the air because now I know you have a bone to pick with her. I was going to do something nice like you had to spray paint a giant G in your front yard, and she said, no, make Paula wear all that gear to her games. Because my mind doesn't work like that.
That is good. That is good. That's what Kipp said. He goes, oh, my God, that's a good one. He goes, you're in trouble.
It made me fall down. It definitely took my mind off of things. So listen, I'm glad we're back. I'm glad you and I are, well, you and I have been talking, but I'm glad we're back doing this. People love this show. I love doing it with you. Again, I love you so much. Give Big Daddy a big hug and a kiss for me.
I will. And back at you. Here's your hug.
No words to thank you enough. So go do your thing. I will tell Casey, dog sitting next week. I'll tell her reach out.
Yeah, I'll contact her
Okay.
too. And I mean, if she can't. That's fine. I can find somebody. But
We'll get it done.
I have what did I tell you? I have something else to tell you. Oh, you have a birthday coming up. So does Billy, right?
Yeah, Billy's birthday is just in a couple of days. The second.
It's the second, right? It's right after because Kipp's is the first. So.
Yeah.
And then yours is what, like a week after?
30. I'll be 39 this year on the 10th.
39 on the 10th.
Yeah.
You're my age.
Not bad for 39. What is 39 and 11? 50. Yeah, the mid 50s, right?
Hey, well, that guy's 52, so you're still young.
Well, I'm kind of hoping if he would just stop at 52, I'm trying to look like him at 50. So if he could just let me catch up, I'd appreciate it.
I'll let him know that.
Go ahead. I'm going to sign off with Amazon because I owe those people some time. I love you so much.
I love you too.
We'll do this next week, and I thank you again.
Of course, anytime.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, family, because I know your mom's watching.
Yes, Alice, everybody's watching. All right, there it is. We're back. Football with Miss Paula. Again, just to catch everybody up on what's been going on in the Bill DeMott experience, we're back. And it's a slow burn, and we're going to work our way back to what we do. And what we do is entertain you, and you entertain us. So to recap, all bets are off because the New York Football Giants did not let me down and played the game of the year as far as I'm concerned, so I don't have to dress up in that gear. And Miss Paula has worked her way into my sensitive side, and she doesn't have to wear the gear either, but we'll have a bet at the end of the year. So speaking of gear, and I want to touch on my buddies at Amazon real quick, and I usually do this at the beginning of every show, but I'm going to do it at the end because I spend a lot of time thanking people, and for the rest of my career, I'm going to be thanking people. But Amazon, I want to thank you for the hiatus and all this gear, everything you see from me, everything I get now is through Amazon. It's the easiest way to do it. The delivery time is great. If you go to BillDemottExperience.com, click on the Amazon button. I think it's on the top right. Order all your stuff through Amazon. It supports this show. It's a free show. It supports the show. You log on. It gives me like a credit. It's like I think it's like skee ball. So every time you log on and you buy something, I get a little ticket from like a skee ball machine, and it puts me in the good graces of the people at Amazon. Go get your music, get your movies, get your all those things like that. Get your Giants gear because we're kicking it in. We lead the division. And as the holiday season comes up, you can get everything through Amazon. So go support the Bill DeMott experience. Support Amazon. Click the button. Tell them Bill sent you. Everybody on iTunes, get home. When you get home, do it. Again, big thanks to everyone for allowing my family and myself time to continue to figure life out and to heal. And in the process, to come back on the Bill DeMott experience here on the RELM Network, and on our YouTube, the Bill DeMott experience on YouTube. Check it out. We have great episodes. Surround yourself with good people and good things happen. So that's it for this Thursday. We're back. We'll see you next Thursday, hopefully with more good news from the Giants on my side as they continue to lead the division. Again, thank you to Paula. Thank you to Kipp. I wore this hat especially for my mom so you can see my face a little bit. Big thanks to everybody. Everybody go back home. When you get home from iTunes, listen to this in the car, hug the babies. I'm Bill DeMott. This is the Bill DeMott experience. Do what you say what you mean what you do. I'm out.
Visit VinceRussoBrand.com to sign up for exclusive VIP content. You get over 20 new video shows monthly, including Vixens Who Rule and The Swerve.
where Vince Russo interviews stars in wrestling and beyond. Listen to Vince and Jeff Lane discuss weekly news and rumor and review Attitude Era Raws. Also, watch the cult hit Bucket Full of Chicken next. Go to VinceRussoBrand.com and click the red subscribe button to join now.